So I started RiseUP Cooperative in September of 2020, and we provide life and leadership workshops for teens and young adults. My background is in social services, and through that experience of working with kids in foster care and aging out of foster care, and then 3 of our 6 children are from foster care, my husband and I, we realized that there were so many youth that needed the support that they weren't getting. When I taught life skills in the group homes for a short amount of time, a girl came up to me years later and told me that I had changed her life with those workshops. So that was something that I held on to for years. And we wanted to pour back into the next generation, and we figured that would be a great way to do it, 'cause things that aren't taught in schools anymore.
She took my last name gracefully 22 years ago. So we've been married for 22 years, have 6 kids, and we are co-founded of RiseUP. We came running into this wanting to make a change, not necessarily knowing how to make a change, so walking a little bit on faith of the change will come as you build it kind of thing. But learning all the way, reading about it, learning how to even do nonprofit books versus profit books, and how to do a register and a ledger and the whole 9 yards of keeping your financials right and everything like that.
I'm stubborn, so I was able to, when I have my mind set on something, I run and I jump in and I just do it and figure it out.
Initially it was, we're gonna prepare this for 2 years to decide to go live, and 3 weeks later she had all filled out all the paperwork, and we then had a nonprofit and we were running. So we've been running and learning the entire way, but it's been very impactful for our family and hopefully the community as a whole. We've been able to put life and leadership skills in front of thousands of kids now, which has been pretty impactful. I know some have come back and told us the impact, which has been very helpful to keep us going.
The reality is we live in a country with a lot of opportunity, and there is a good amount of access to opportunity. However, when it comes to understanding how to not only access opportunity, but to leverage opportunity and resources to your benefit, to not only personally benefit you, but to benefit your community, there are tons of kids who do not have that opportunity, right? And not to say that the education system has failed us, right? But the education system is just not geared towards that. And so there is a lack of knowledge, a lack of expertise that kids lack in terms of being able to be successful, independent, positive contributors to their society and their community, and it's not their fault. And so what do we do to fill that gap? Well, RiseUP stands in that gap by educating our young people on the necessary life skills that they will need to help build successful lives, not only for themselves, but for their communities around them.
One of the biggest advantages you can have as a kid or just an adult is knowledge and information, and the more that you have, and the better decisions that you can make. To me, it's just giving people a little bit of a roadmap to say, here's some landmines over there. You can go walk over them if you want to, but they're there. And here's a way to get around them, and would be the result if you did that.
Healthy relationships, conflict resolution, online safety, those are some of the top workshops that we are asked for and we provide. When I first started, people were all interested in talking about financial literacy and job readiness, which are great, but they definitely aren't asked for as much as the more mental health side of things.
A big need, of course, we've always finance, and looking for monthly donors that can commit to a monthly donation. We do a couple of different events, fundraising events through the year, but with the fundraising events, they are a lot of fun, but they're also a lot of work too. And there's a lot of people that are involved with the planning and the organization, and there's some expense that's involved with getting those events put together. And they're great because there's a lot of exposure with those events. We're on, Sandy does a great job with media, getting out there with different TV stations, radio, social media. She does a great job with that and getting our name out there for that specific event. But then, when the event is over, then the income of funds kind of slows down a good bit. So having some kind of a consistent fund base where people were to give monthly is, I think, what we're looking at as one of our biggest needs.
A lot of kids, they're gonna only do what their parents are gonna tell them to do. And if some kids don't have parents around to tell them to do that, then they might not ever have an opportunity to come to those workshops. Whereas if you're already going to the Boys and Girls Club, or you're already going to the community area in your neighborhood, you wouldn't necessarily have to go out of your way to be there. You know, that's why I think that the community collaboration is going to be really, really important for the success of RiseUP in the future.
A flower is designed to grow, right? When planted in the proper soil and right when nurtured and cared for as it should be. We as people are the same, right? If we're designed to grow, to evolve, to be something beautiful, but if we're not planted in the right soil, if we're not properly cared for and watered, right, then ultimately you die out, right? That's what happens to a flower, right? And so when it comes to, I think, the impact that RiseUP can have, I think the ability to transform people's lives in meaningful ways, personally to them, but to their communities, is extremely significant.
A mentor, an example, a positive example in their lives, and that's the biggest thing that most of these youth don't have, because they have both parents working or they only have one parent and they're obviously working all day trying to support. So many youth don't have that in their life, and if they do, it's a negative one. So if we can come in and even for an hour be that positive influence in their life, then that's a goal.